Gonna wait for some people to show up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start talking. Because some people are curious about what's going on in the YouTube uh, video making life. So, hey Christina, thank you for being the first one here. Hope everyone's doing good today. It was 80 degrees today, which was really awesome. Really, really awesome. Like I said, I'm just waiting for some people to get here because people want to hear some of this stuff because a lot of people don't have this knowledge. And if it can help them better their video making, better their channel, better their anything, I figured I'd go ahead and give this advice. And it's nice outside today. Like I said, it's 80 degrees. And I've been thinking about this probably for a couple days now because I ended up doing a live or joining a live last week. And I ended up joining a live. And some people actually had questions. And some people didn't know, like, how to do some of the stuff or even attempt to do some things because they just don't have the knowledge. So if I can give people the knowledge, I will. Oh my goodness. Just waking up. So give me about a few seconds. So first of all, I'm going to talk about when you can go live. Some people don't know this, but when you have 50 subscribers, or basically when you're at 50 subscribers, you can go live. Because there are channels that are starting to grow, and there are channels that are still learning the YouTube way. And basically, if you have like 50 subscribers and up, you can go live. And you can start doing, certain things live if you want to do that. Titles. Titles are basically so you can grab the viewer's attention, And what that does is it brings people to your video, brings people to your channel. It brings people to basically watch your videos. Sometimes I just use whatever the situation is. Or sometimes I will get creative and be like, like the one that I have coming up on Wednesday. It took me about maybe an hour to come up with that title because I was like, how do I get the attention for the video? And then I was like, but I don't want people to know what the video is about, so that's why that title is for the premiere that I have. Let's see. Music. There are apps that you can use that have music in them, but when you're trying not to get a copyright claim, because there are music that you can use, but you'll get a copyright claim. Hey, Big Ben, what's going on? There is music that you can use, but if you don't copy it from the actual app that you use and then paste it into your description, you can get a copyright claim. And that's just a pain in the ass because then you got to contact YouTube and be like, yo, this is copyright free music. I put it in my shit, And some of the music I use, I get copyright claims because I don't care. But when I hear that, when I use my music, some of them I do get copyright claims because of the music I use. And I use some I use some music with very powerful words. If you guys haven't noticed, um, because if I find a song and I listen to the song and I'm like, oh my god, I could use this for a video, I'll find the app that I can download it to my phone to, and then I will still put the song in the description. And sometimes I'll get a copyright claim. I just recently started doing the whole putting the songs in the description. So I'll stop getting the copyright claims. So be careful with your music, because if you don't have a thing to, and they know when you copy and paste it to your descriptions, because it'll look a certain way to them, which what they're looking for. Again, a lot of people don't know this stuff. So if I can, yes, I did too. I found another one today. A lot of people don't know this stuff. So if I can sit here and share my knowledge, I will. There are editing apps that you can use. I use like 3. I use 3 apps. A good one to use is Canvas, and you can pay for it. You can use it. It's actually kind of like it's pretty good. But I'm not gonna sit here and pay $80 to $100 a month just to edit. Not when, like, I got better things to spend my money on, like bills and stuff like that, and investigations. But there are little, you can use it, like monthly subscriptions are like $13. So, I'll do the lesser subscription, because it still does the same thing. You can still, basically, what you can do, you can still use the app, and you can just screenshot it for real, and then just crop out all the shit. Sometimes I'll do that, screenshot it. So a lot of my shit is screenshots. You would never know. I've heard about that one. About that one. It's not compatible with my phone, because I do a lot of editing on my phone. And yeah, you can do editing on your phone through these apps, especially if you don't have a laptop, because you don't need expensive equipment to edit. You really don't. Some people like to go the extra mile. Good. You know what I'm saying? You go the extra mile. Good for you. I don't, because, again, I have kids. I have bills. I have other things that I have to, do with my life. And Filmora, yeah. I know another YouTuber that uses Filmora. Exactly. See, you guys. So you guys, look at you guys. Look at that. Look at you. That's what I'm talking about. See. So I also use InShot. That one I do pay for, because it's like, again, $12 a month. But you would never know, because of the way I do my videos. I mean, you can tell I use an app. I don't know if you can or not, but you can tell that there is an app involved. And then, hey Scylla, what's going on, sweetheart? I'm talking about editing and stuff. So, with that, I use InShot. InShot, to me, it works for me. My kids actually taught me how to use InShot. My kids. Because, okay, all right, see? Look at that, see? My kids actually taught me how to edit. They really did. Use YouTube. Okay. Thanks for the advice. See, I'm glad I did this live. Everyone has great advice. This is awesome. And that's what I'm about. Bringing people together to share advice, editing is a pain in the ass. It really is. Hi, Three Souls. Editing is a pain in the ass. Especially when you're trying to put something together, especially when you're trying to put something that you feel is great. You know, some other people may not think it's great, but that's on them. That's not on, that's you, on not on you, because you know you're taking the time to put it together. Um, you know, and another thing, um, the whole inspirational thing that I've been doing, it's actually it's content, because I mean it's content. It basically it's helping people get through their days, and that's what I'm about. There's a lot of stupidity going on right now for no reason, for no fucking reason, and you know, so that's a lot of reason for the all of a sudden the inspirational videos, because I know that one person needs to have or hear or just read that, or the music that is in there. I know one person needs to at least hear that. Okay, so when you do your lives, that's another thing I was going to talk about. Hey, Mary, what's going on? When you do your lives, um, some people don't know this, but if you have your phone like this, it's no. When you do live, you need to have your phone vertical. Um, there are some people that um, don't realize that when if you're using your phone and you're doing lives, you need to have your phone up and down. Um, and then if you're gonna film, like filming is when you put your phone like this, or like sideways. So sorry if I made y'all dizzy. But when you're filming, the best, especially if you're using certain apps and stuff, um, filming sideways is also is gonna help as well, because it doesn't give you those black lines. Because a YouTuber, he actually texted me. He's like, "Hey, if you want to get rid of those black lines, have your phone sideways when you film." And I was like, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Hey, Fish Ranch. How are you? Um, you know, so I was like, you know what? That actually makes sense. Is when you have your phone sideways, it also helps with the quality of your video. So, and he actually texted me that out of the blue, and I was like, okay, thank you, you know, and he gives me other advice too. So some of the advice that I'm using, I did ask him, I did talk to him about it. I'm okay. I'm helping people with their editing and stuff like that, because, you know, I did a live with Wolf and Hound and, you know, a couple other people on Friday, and some people were curious and some people were discouraged, and I want to keep people from being discouraged, um, and give them that advice that they need for whatever they're looking for in their editing or videoing or whatever. Um, so, you know, so when you film, do it long, like horizontal. It'll help you get rid of those black lines on the side, you know? Um, and that's for anybody that, you know, when you go back and check your video and you see, and you're just like, where the fuck did these sidelines come from? Or why do I have these black things on the side of my, you know, on my video? I wasn't looking for that. Because when I first started doing this, I noticed that. And I was like, how the hell do I get rid of that shit? You know? And I was like, how do I get rid of that? And then a friend of mine was like, hey, do it this way. You'll get rid of it. That'll disappear. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And that's what I've been doing. And when I take pictures, I do the same way. When I take pictures, I do them sideways. Because if I want to put them at the end of my video, they're able to be, you know, in the format that I need. So, you know, with that being said, that's a good lesson to learn. That's a good, like, yes, same. I didn't know that, you know. I didn't know that until, like, last August, maybe, is when I really started getting into this. You know, I didn't know that till last August, when he actually was like, hey, you might want to do it this way. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Your thumbnails, okay, they don't have to be glorious, all right? They really don't. They don't have to be glorious, but it is good to have, you know, something that'll grab the viewer's attention. You know, my thumbnails are pictures. They sure are. And I don't care. You want to know why? Because I don't care. They're pictures. And I've said this before. They're pictures. Some people will go, like I said, some people will go the extra mile and you know, be creative with it and, you know, add the dramatics and the whatchamacallit. That's cool. That's great. That's fine. If that's what you feel that's going to bring people to your channel, then do it. You know, make it that suits you. You know, pictures suit me. I don't have the patience also to learn how to do all that, you know, extra stuff, you know. I don't have the patience for it. And I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours and try and crop this, crop that, put this, you know. Sometimes when a video uploads, it'll choose the thumbnail for you. It will. That's why you have YouTube Studio. And what YouTube Studio does is it helps you with your analytics. It helps you with, right? No patience. No patience. Exactly. Hi, Spunkfish. How are you? So, you know, where was I going with this? How y'all doing today? Oh my goodness. Oh yes. YouTube Analytics. YouTube Studio. That's a good thing to download. That shit will show your analytics. That shit will show you how many views you have. That shit will show you everything you need to know. I finally got my chart. I really did. I finally got my chart. I know, right? I want to go to Ireland. I really do. There you go. See? Boom. So with that being said, so analytics, YouTube Studio. That's a huge, awesome thing to have. It helps you with your watch. It like shows you your watch hours. It shows you, how are you, Spunkfish? How you been? It shows you everything you want to know. It shows you all the views that your video gets. It also brings your comments to you quicker. So when you have that little red dot on your phone, it's your comments. And I love it when I see that because it means that someone has commented on one of my videos, and that means I can get to them quicker. You know, so when I see that red dot, I'm like, oh, cool, you know, because your viewers want you to acknowledge them. And I acknowledge my viewers because I want to show them I appreciate them, you know. I want to show them I appreciate them commenting. I appreciate them watching my videos. There you go. See? Connect. Oh, by the way, y'all can share your links. I don't care. I keep forgetting to tell y'all that. You can share your links. Have fun. Connect. Always. Always when you're in my lives, and especially if it's something like this. I hope this information is helpful. I really do. But you guys can't share your links. Connect with each other. Always. Always connect with each other. You know, because that's what I'm about. I'm about connecting with each other. I'm about helping each other out. I'm not selfish. You know, drinking here in Ireland. I'm Irish and Scottish, by the way, so I can't wait to go to Ireland. That's in like fucking 7 years from now before I go there. I'm waiting for my kids to graduate before I will travel outside the country. And with all this drama going on in the country right now, I'm scared to travel outside because I might get stuck in another country, and I actually might like it there and stay. You know, even though America's great, I might go to another country and be like, oh, this is even better. Just saying. So, you know, so with the analytics, will literally show you everything you need to know. It'll show you your views. It'll show you how many people, bestie, hey buddy, how are you? Just giving people, like I talked to you earlier, I'm just helping out, you know, the newbies, and also getting other people's insight on their editing too, because, you know, again, this is not a huge secret, and if you have this knowledge, share it, you know, because there are people that want to give up because they don't know how to go about editing. And bestie, where's Mr. Vegas? He's sleeping on a couch. Bestie is my friend John. He was at the the prison with us. He did the investigation with us. But yeah, so editing to me, if I oh no, you're good, sweetheart, you're good. Um, if I can help somebody with this advice, I'm gonna share it. I am, because some people don't have this advice. Some people don't have this knowledge. Some people don't have this, this don't know about this. Also, in your pictures, where you in your gallery. All right, so when you click on a picture, there's these three dots that are up at the top of your gallery. You guys can make your shit gray and white, right? And you can have sort of different colors. You can have it black and white and then different colors in your video in your pictures, right? I have a Samsung S10, so um, I know I'm able to do that. Right, exactly. So I'm able to do that with my phone because I have a Samsung. Now, in your pictures, you can actually go to like I said, it's the little three dots, like the top right hand of your corner if your phone is facing you. And you can actually spot your pictures. You can make like certain spots gray, certain spots whatever, certain spots light and green, certain spot. It just depends. Because if you guys notice, I do put pictures in my videos. Um, a YouTuber gave me that idea, and it's because there's certain parts of the day that I didn't capture on camera, or there's certain parts of the day that I didn't capture on the live that I still want to share in the video. So what I'll do is I'll take and put pictures towards the end of my videos, because people like pictures. People like pictures. And I'm not saying I'm an expert on any of this, but if I can help the next person do this, then I can help them keep focused. Hey, Christy. You're fine. I'm not saying I'm an expert on this whatsoever. I'm no expert, but if I can take the knowledge that I have and if I can share it, so this way you guys can better your channels and however you guys want to do your channels, then I'm going to do this, because not a lot of people know this, or not a lot of people know how to go about something. And it's okay to ask other YouTubers, hey, how do I go about this? Because at the end of the day, again, I'm here to help others. Hi, Shadow Sakes. How are you? I'm here to help others. A 3-hour investigation takes me about 2 days to edit. It really will take me 2 days to edit. I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays. Those are my editing days if I have gone to a location the week before or a day before. So Thursdays and Fridays I edit. Here lately I've been editing like crazy because, I don't know what happened. I don't know what to talk about. There you go. Hello everyone again that's joining. But again, your channel is your channel. I hear that. That's a cute little hand thing. I want that little emoji. Where do you find that and how do I get that? But if I can help people edit their stuff, at least with the knowledge that I have, then I'm going to do that, because the universe puts things in your path and it tests you, and then it'll see, you have this knowledge. Are you going to share it, or are you going to be selfish with it? I'm going to share it, because when you do good things do come back to you. And that's the thing with this. I want some SD cards. All right. No, I'm good. That's all you. You have fun with that one. But yeah, a 3-hour investigation will take me about 2 days. 1 day, 2 days, just depending on what I capture, what I find, what I see, what I hear. And I'm going to explain this again, and I'm going to keep explaining this, and I'm going to keep explaining this. I captured an entity about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it's on the top of my video. Again, in 3 seconds. I don't know how I captured it. I don't know how I don't know how I captured it in 3 seconds. Oh my God, happy birthday. You couldn't tell me this like last week, bro. You couldn't tell me this. Okay, I got you, boy. I got you. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys are connecting. But, so a lot of people are saying that shit's fake. How do you fake 3 seconds of fucking film? For real. How do you fake 3 seconds of film? Like, how do you fake that? The only thing I did was change the contrast and slow it down. And if that's faking a video, then you come to your own conclusion, because in 3 seconds, and the thing about that was, I wasn't even going to watch that video. I was going to delete it. I wasn't even going to watch it. I was like, 3 seconds? Wait a minute. Because in that 3 seconds, I did feel something weird, because I'm like, how did I get 3 seconds of a video? Where did that even come from? You know, because I was going through my gallery that night, and I was like, you know, before we left the actual area, I was like, what the hell? Where did this 3 second video even come from? You know, so with that being said, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go back and watch it. And then as we were watching it, I happened to notice that figure thing. I'm not well, but that's for later discussion. Yeah, I know. I got distracted. I was gonna message you back. I got distracted. Sorry about that. Life gets in the way sometimes. But, you know, in 3 seconds, I watched it, maybe about a half of a second into the video, is when I noticed that thing. And I was like, the hell? And, you know, I put that on my channel because something that epic, I thought I should, you know, share that with the world, because that was an amazing catch. And people want to sit here and say it's fake. So you can go ahead and say it's fake. You know, say it's fake all you want. You didn't feel the thing behind you when I was there. Because it was the day that we captured that, when I said in one of the videos I have, I was like, there's no wind and the ball goes off. Well, while we were talking, while we were in that moment, I heard something behind us. And because I'm going to explain the events that took place, you know, during this whole fake entity capture. You know, while we were there, we were investigating, and I was like, there's something behind us. I could hear it. And I kept looking behind me, and I kept looking behind me, and I kept looking behind me, because I was like, what is behind us? Because it was the energy of it, off of it was really strong. And David kept walking back. He kept walking back. And, you know, he was like, there's something back there. You know, there's something back there. And I felt it. And I was just like, what the hell? So when we were finishing up our investigation, I turned around, and again, somehow my phone just recorded. It just automatically hit record. And then, like I said, we were in the car, and we were sitting down in the car, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna go through my footage. I'm gonna see if, you know, I captured something. And I did. And that's when I saw that video. Well, you're gonna always have haters, okay? You're gonna always have haters. You have something epic, someone's gonna hate it. You're gonna have something amazing, someone's gonna hate it. Someone's gonna try and pull it apart. Someone's gonna try and, you know, discourage you from doing what you're doing. And that's the thing. Keep doing what you're doing, because they're mad. They're mad because you captured something they wanted, and they're jealous, you know. Like, I did sit here and I did contact the bigger channels, like Nukes 5, and I contacted Slap Ham, and I contacted, you know, a couple other people. Nuke 5 did get back to me, and they wanted the original footage, which they're the only ones that are going to get it, because they want to make sure that it hasn't been basically tampered with. You can't tamper 3 seconds of shit. You can't. Again, 3-second video captured that. And a lot of people want to sit here and say that's fake. How do you fake that? You know? And the reason why I'm saying this, hey Terry Charms, right? And the reason why I'm putting this out there, which is going to lead to my next piece of advice. You're going to capture badass footage. And if you're just starting out in YouTube, and if you capture a great piece of footage, you're gonna get haters. They're gonna put you down. They're gonna say your shit's fake. They're gonna, you know, say this, that, and this. They're gonna try and tear you apart. Again, you can't tear someone apart that's doing what they love doing. I waited a long time for that, you know, that epic catch. And the universe wanted me to have a moment. And for those people that wanted to tear me down over it, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Because, again, I don't have to fake my footage. Okay? I know, right? I know, exactly. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Diva. How are you? You know, so the way I look at it, go out, make your content, whether it be inspirational videos, whether it be lives, whether it be an exploration, whether it be whatever. Your channel is your channel. Do what you want to do with your channel. You don't have to stick to one thing just because you have a certain word in your channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, so do what you want with your channel, you know, and that's the thing. People want to put you in a box. We're not meant to be put in boxes. We're meant to be doing us. We're meant to be, you know, out here exploring. We're meant to be, this world is huge. This world is huge, you know, and to be stuck in someone's box. Yep. I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, YouTube is a learning experience. Nobody's perfect. And that's the thing. Nobody's perfect. And if they think they are, oh, please tell me how. Please tell me how you got to be so perfect. You know what I'm saying? The true words from Vegas. Yes. Nobody's perfect. And if you feel that you're perfect, please let me in on that secret, because I'd want to know how to be perfect. But I just wanted to do this video so this way you guys can have some information on how to, you know, make your videos the way you want to make them. Basically, how to go about doing it a little better, you know, on your end. Because a lot of people will sit here and be like, how do I do this? How do I go about this? How do I make this? You know, I actually watched another YouTuber. She filmed in Sacraments, which is actually a good idea too. I like that idea. You know who you are. You know who you are, girl. And I watched her video, and it was just like perfect on how it was done, how she did it. And turn your camera sideways. Okay, I turn my camera sideways. Yes, I did mention that. Yes, turn your camera sideways when you go out and film. And yes, you can also like do like 2-minute increments of video, and you know, it's really cool. Like, I love that style. It was different because I watched her video and I was like, this is really cool how she did that. That's really awesome. And you know, like I said, the Creators really is static zero time fact. Explain that a little bit differently. The 9-second video, right? Let me tell you. Spunkfish, explain that. Or word it, because my brain right now is so retarded. I'm just over here like trying to comprehend everything. Um, and still trying to put ideas. Yes. Oh, thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Like I said, I'm slowly seeing the comments. But you know, when you're editing your stuff, do it how you feel like you want to do it. You know, do it how you want to do it. When you're editing your stuff, do it how you feel you want to do it and put it together. Yeah, YouTube has things that they're looking for. Make sure that it's not porn, but yet somehow there's porn on YouTube because of all these bots. Still trying to figure that one out. Make sure it's not graphic. If it's graphic, they'll delete you. Matter of fact, the one video I did, exactly. Thank you. Right. There you go. I'm reading all the comments. Exactly. Yes, I want some tacos. But where the hell was I going with this? So yes. You know, when you're doing your editing, you know, oh yes, YouTube, what they're looking for. So I did a live on Thanksgiving. And because I mentioned a word and I actually showed where something had taken place, that video got blocked. It got blocked because of what happened here in Vegas. It got blocked. So when you're talking about gruesome shit, it'll get blocked. So be careful on, you know, what you talk about. Especially if it's gruesome and it's talking about, you know, I mean, you guys get it, gruesome, you know, 12-9 equals star. So, you know, that's kind of a no-brainer thing. But yeah, that video did get blocked. Lost for Words, she was actually on that live with me. Because I was basically giving you guys a tour of Vegas, you know. This was before I started really getting into my lives. But yeah, I did a tour of Vegas, and because I mentioned something that happened at the Stratosphere, that video got blocked. And if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, look up recent events on the Stratosphere in Las Vegas at the end of October. So this way you guys can understand what I'm referring to. But YouTube, they do watch your stuff, and they are watching what's going on right now with all the bullying, with all the stuff right now. They really are. They are watching what's going on. You know, you either can make or break your channel. And that's why when I do my lives, I do real stuff because, again, people need the advice. People need the stuff that's going, you know, that I put out on inspirational videos. People want to escape their life. So that's why I do the explorations. Everyone loved that I showed them Hollywood because a lot of people aren't going to make it out here because of, you know, their situations, or just because they just don't feel like they want to come out and pay $6.29 a gallon in gas. Oh my gosh. $6.29 a gallon for gas. So you East Coasters, y'all have it great right now. So just saying. You know, like, you know, so people don't want to pay the prices of flying. People don't want to pay the prices of gas. People don't want to pay the prices of anything. So yeah, if, you know, if the West Coasters that live out here can give, like, that person a moment of, I really wanted to visit there, and you're showing me this is amazing. Right? Oh my gosh. So true. So that's why I do my lives, especially when I'm in a different part of town or a different state, or, hey, Vivi, or just different, you know, traveling or whatever. That's why I do my lives, because other people want to see what's out here. You know, Other people know they're not going to come out here, and they want to see what's out here. So that's why I do the lives. It's for other people, because I see this stuff every day. See it all the time. You're very welcome, Shadow. Hey, JP, what's going on? Right? Yes. So, so that's why I do my lives. When I'm out and about, I want to show you guys the world, because you never know when the universe is going to say, all right, your clock is up, And that's why I do so many adventures. Because you live every day, but you only have one life. Let that sink in. You live every day, but you only have one life. And with all this chaos going on right now, I still am going to adventure. I'm sorry, there's a no-see-em bug trying to fly around me. So with that being said, I wanted to... Thank you. I wanted to show you guys the world. I want to show you guys inspirational stuff. I want to sit here and, show you guys what life's about. Whether it be a paranormal investigation, whether it be an urban exploration, which I love urban exploring. I really do. That's so fun. And it also lets me feel if the place is haunted. It also lets me feel if there's, hauntings or whatever. That's how I urban explored that hospital before I paranormal investigated it. I felt the energy that morning. You're welcome, Terry. I felt the energy that morning when we got there. And yeah, another YouTuber gave me the coordinates, sure. But I knew that hospital existed many, many years ago when I watched it on another YouTuber's channel. So if anybody should get the credit for that, exactly. If anybody should get the credit for that, it should be Mosarji. Mosarji is the one that made that location possible for other YouTubers to go to, And Shadow Sykes, my bad. That's all I'm going to say, and you understand what I'm talking about. But if anybody is going to get credit for that, it's going to be Mosarji. Because Mosarji actually went to this location, and he did, oh my God, paintball and all this other stuff during the day. Acted like, people were after him and made it a great video. And then at nighttime, he went and played like we do, So, yeah, I was given the coordinates, sure. But I already knew that the place existed way before the coordinates were ever given to me. And I wanted to put that out there. So nobody can say, oh, well, I gave you those coordinates. Good for you. So with that being said, I urban explored it during the day. Y'all, JP is an urban explorer too. He just recently did some train videos, and he was literally just at a train convention last weekend. Check out his channel. Really, check out his channel. I love his explorations. Matter of fact, what got me watching JP was one of the places you went into New York. It was a ski resort. That's the first video I ever watched of you. So, and I watched how you went around with, I think it's AJ, the really tall dude. Seems like he's really tall. But that's what got me started watching you, because you were urban exploring a ski resort. And I love that video. And the fact that there were still skis in there was pretty epic. But yeah, so, with that being said, I urban explored it during the day. And then when we went to the hospital, I was like, what the hell? I was like, this energy is really weird. Because as soon as I walked into one of the doorways, I was like, huh. I was like, the energy was just really standoffish. It was just really weird. Old ski resort. That's it. The Catskills. Yes. Yes. So that week I went back and I did we need to go, Terry. I did see your comment. We need to go. So I did, go later back that week, and I did do a paranormal investigation. And that's when all the chaotic EVPs came through. And I was like, oh, okay. So again, you have a channel. It doesn't have to be basically sorted down to one thing. Why do that? You know what I'm saying? You feel you want to do a video? Do a video. You feel you want to do a live? If you can, do a live. If you feel that you want to put out a random thing, do a random thing. So when push comes to shove, again, it's your channel. It's your channel. And if some of you guys are connected with me on other forms of social media and you have questions, feel free to ask. I will love to help, with advice. I may not, like I said, I'm not an expert on how to edit because I'm still learning shit myself. But if I can give you the knowledge that I have, why keep it to myself? You know what I'm saying? Why keep the knowledge to myself? People are learning YouTube. People are learning. People are learning how to make videos. And JP is also a good one. All right, JP, have a good one. He's, like I said, him and I talk when it comes to, some editing and stuff, and he helps me with some of the stuff that, I've been learning. Knowledge is power. Literally, it is. If you can learn from others, then take advantage of it. If someone else has something, if someone else has an idea and you want to know how they got it, ask. I'm not saying like mirror what they're doing, but I mean, if it seems like something you'd be interested in doing, then do it. Because, again, I do want to say this. To get monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours. I'm going to explain watch hours. From what I understand, for every hour, it's like 10 minutes of a watch hour, from what I understand, because I'm almost at 500 watch hours, with the 2-hour videos that people do, with the, 1-hour video, or, with that being said, so 1 hour equals like 10 minutes. So when you do a live, if it's like 40 minutes, it's like, or if your live is like, it's weird how they do your watch hours, because I mean, I have 188 videos out. You'd think I'd be like close to, 1,000 watch hours. Nope. I'm almost at 500 watch hours. And that's a huge success. For real. It's a huge success. I know, right? It sure is. This has been the longest freaking live I've ever done away from a paranormal investigation. Subs. You need 1,000 subs. So, 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. And you can't have any, strikes against you, any strikes against your videos. Hey, WK, how are you? Thanks for being here. You can't have strikes against you, because once you get 500 subs, you get a community tab. But they wait before they give you that, because they want to make sure your subs stay. And you guys are going to notice you're going to gain subs, lose subs, gain subs, lose subs. No, not yet. It keeps fluctuating, and that's fine. But you guys are going to notice you're going to gain subs, lose them, gain them, lose them, gain them, lose them, and that's the thing. Don't worry about it. Don't stress it. When you get your 500 subs, then you get your community tab. Then you can start doing, posts and shouting out other channels. And that's the main reason I want my community tab, is so I can share out other channels. Because a lot of channels deserve the recognition. They really do. Butt Files is a huge one. They deserve that shit, because they're in everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Butt Files, they're in everybody's videos. They're in everybody's premieres. They're in everybody's lives, which I'm surprised they are not here. Hi, Jason. I haven't seen Butt Files in here. So, so with that being said, that's the main reason why I'm trying to push for my 500 subs, so I can share out other people. Because again, I'm not in this for myself. I'm in this for other people. And I'll never forget that. You know, if you stay humble, good things will happen to you. You stay greedy, y'all know the story. Now y'all know that story. If you stay greedy, you'll know that. Because I hate greed. That's I hate greed. I really do. Greed is, it really is something different. You know, people think that just because you do something nice for someone that they have to repay you. No, you don't. No, you don't have to repay people for doing something nice. You just be kind, you be a decent human, and you keep it moving. You know, um, I have noticed that some people are in YouTube for different objectives. Do you, you know? But I am going to get off of here. I have to go make dinner, figure out what to make. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Jason, you're just a little too late. But you can go back and watch it. You know. Again, stay safe, stay guarded, and be careful who you trust. I will see you guys in the next adventure.